Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a what I eat in a day for vegan weight loss. And the reason it's what I'm eating in a day for vegan weight loss is everybody's body is different. And depending on what your goals are, you're gonna have different calories for what you need to eat, different things that your body needs. And also, I am not a professional. So this is just what I'm doing. I wanna share what I'm doing because that's what helped me get far when I lost weight the first time when I was losing weight for my wedding. So I just wanna share this with you guys. My goal is to eat about 1,800 calories a day. And so I try to circle my meals around 600 calorie meals. So I just put something together. It's about 480 calories. I put it in Chronometer. So later on, maybe I'll have a little snack or something to kind of even that out to the 600. But I'm gonna show you what I have. So I just filled up my water. My goal is to have 2 of these every single day. And I do love this guy because it counts me down for what time of day it is. And to be honest, it's a little late. I need to be drinking some water, but I just filled this guy up. I've been working on my latte, which is just soy milk, and then a pump of vanilla and a pump of chai. And then I have unsweetened Trader Joe's yogurt, and because it's unsweetened, I did throw in a little bit of maple syrup. It was like 4 grams or something, so hardly anything, just enough to give it a little bit of a twist. Cinnamon, vanilla, I got my banana in there, and some Dave's Toast, which has some good omegas. So I'm just gonna pop upstairs with this stuff, figure out the rest of my day in Chronometer, because sometimes I like to plan out my day in food, so I'm not wondering all day what I'm gonna have, and then I know that what I'm eating kind of fits into my plan. And I don't want to be crazy strict and make myself like have to be a certain amount of calories or have to stick to whatever, but I just want to have guidelines. I want to know that I'm going in the right direction, and this really helps me with that. So some people don't like tracking things, and that's totally fine. Some people are able to do intuitive eating. For me, I need to track for a while to get myself set, and then I'm able to kind of loosen out a little bit, be a little bit more intuitive with my eating, but I still want to check in every once in a while. So I'm gonna figure out my food for the day, and then also I'm gonna watch some videos on how to better photograph food and film food, because I've done a couple of these videos and I've seen other people's videos and I could up my game. So let's see what we can do today. And for lunch, I just prepared 4 potatoes. I just scrubbed them off and punctured them in 4 different spots. That way they won't explode in the Instant Pot. So I'm just going to add this in its little insert into the Instant Pot. Add a cup of water and just put it on its regular steam cycle, and these guys will be good to go in whatever way I want for lunch. Make sure the vent is closed, not under anything. And is that? "19 minutes, I just finished releasing pressure." So I made 4, but I'm just gonna have these 2 potatoes for now, and I'm basically just gonna mash them up, add some seasoning, and then maybe throw in some salsa and call it a day. The salsa makes it too cold, I'll just give it a little nuke, but it's gonna be good. Alright, and we're back. Since I've seen you last, I did have a serving of these chips from Trader Joe's. I tried a different set of brown chips that I thought were these ones, and maybe they honestly are, but they're just a lot more airy this time. So, stoked that I got this bag. But I need to make an actual meal so I don't just munch on those for the rest of my day. And one of the things that I like to have most often for lunch on a lazy scale is either A, really lazy, being dill taco. I literally will just get the bean burrito with red sauce, no cheese, it's vegan, if you didn't know. I think it's great, so simple. And I've always been a picky eater, so for me in a pinch, I'm loving that. And then also at Trader Joe's, they have these, hold on, I have some. Black bean and corn enchiladas, and these have tofu in them. Ooh, I forgot I wanted to add tofu. We'll see if, I guess, yeah, I'll just top up some tofu. Okay, this will be great. So yeah, I wanted to basically do some sort of rendition of these together. So down here I've got all my ingredients. I have these tortillas that I got from, let me see, is everything from Trader Joe's? This is the only thing not from Trader Joe's. This is from Costco, so that's where everything else is from. But these are low carb tortillas. I really was trying to find just a smaller tortilla in general, and before I found one that was, I believe, corn and wheat together. And I've been trying to find that one ever since, and it's not happening. But these will be a perfect size, I think, for what I'm trying to do. So I got these. I wanted to mix two different kinds of beans. So I have refried beans and then also black beans. In the enchiladas, they have tofu. So I was just gonna chop up some unmarinated, unseasoned little cubes, and then as my flavor, my extra flavor, I have their, so I do have their enchilada salsa, which I initially got to do with these ages ago, but I'm not a huge fan of their enchilada salsa, and I found this, their spicy taco sauce, and for me, this is a keeper. We are also obsessed with their tomatillo salsa. They don't always have it, especially lately, and whenever they do, we buy two. So I bought two last night. I almost bought three, but that would have been a little excessive. So I'm gonna see what I can throw together with these guys, and I mean, how can it go wrong? These are great ingredients. Trader Joe's has a couple different tofus. Just straighten that off to the side real quick. They have just your typical tofu that you'll normally find that's the different kinds of firmnesses. They also have a sprouted tofu, and then they have this organic tofu super firm high protein. So whenever I'm gonna get tofu, if I'm not getting it from Costco, because that's a really good deal if you wanna get it in bulk, if you're trying to find a good deal on tofu, Costco is your best bet. My next choice is this guy for the high protein. So I'm just gonna open this guy up. And make some cubes. This is, yeah, 14 grams of protein, 5 servings. So that is good in the protein. You don't have to have a tofu press to press tofu. You can just press it out in with like paper towel or a towel preferably. Maybe set some books on it, just physically squeeze it out. That can definitely work. But we found this online, tofuture. We found this for like less than $10. Next time I will plan more in advance and make beans. But I knew that I would already need to make potatoes in the Instant Pot today. And it was kind of a lazy Saturday, so canned beans it is. Hi Barney! Barney has joined us in the background. So I just use a lid and drain this into the sink. I'm literally just going to combine them. I'm in the middle of filming. Do you need me?
Yes.
What's up? Alright, love you. Bye. Alright, so I will admit this could look more appetizing, but I mean they're beans. It's gonna be good, so don't worry about it. And I'm gonna put them in the air fryer. So I am going to just use this glass guy and make the enchilada slash burritos right inside this glass container. Not exactly sure how many I'm gonna make, but I'll figure it out. Let's say 3. Let me see what this weighs. So these are a little small. Maybe next time I attempt for a slightly bigger tortilla, or or just a slightly smaller container. So 130 grams is a serving for each, and since I combined them, I figure I'll just do a serving of each. So I want to add up to 260 grams. So far, I'm at 160. So maybe I'll have a little less depending on what actually fits in them, because that makes a big difference. Doing pretty good. Alright, so I'm just gonna close this up and have this for the future. I've got my personalized mixture of half nutritional yeast and half no salt seasoning. Can't forget about the tofu. And drain that. Should have soaked this in the taco sauce. Next time. Kitty kitties, love each other. Probably will marinate the rest of this in the taco sauce because that will be really good in the future with the rest of the tortillas. For now, I'm just gonna sprinkle some of these on top. I've got my scale zeroed out. See, a serving is 3 ounces, 84 grams. So far, we're at 20. So we're just at 55 grams, but that's fine. I don't have to make it a whole actual serving. I'll just put those on hold for a moment. I definitely feel like I'm filling these a little bit too full, but they're gonna be good, so. Too many good things in these enchiladas is not gonna be a bad thing. I got the not yet open salsa by accident. Clear salsa. So good. If you have not tried it, I would definitely suggest it. Just gonna try to close these up a little bit. I was thinking of trying to turn them or flip them to kind of keep them more secure. I don't know if that's a bad idea. This is a sauce. There is 0 fat in it, so I am gonna douse this. Like, maybe I should just take the top off. This is getting. So that is 32 grams. That is not even 2 servings, so less than 10 calories. And I think I'm just gonna throw it in the air fryer. Maybe a smidge bit of cheese on top. Vegan cheese, of course. Got some cashew cheese alternative, so that was 32 grams. Let me mark that. And I did have already cashew with breakfast. Cashew is higher in fat, so I'm just gonna keep this low, just a nice little something on top. Keeping it exciting. Just 6 grams, that is less than a quarter of a serving. And I'm throwing this guy in the air fryer, which is conveniently hidden right over here. Before, about 10 minutes later, and at 250 degrees, we got some toasty little enchiladas that honestly were sitting here for a second because I had to take pictures of them. But I cannot wait to try these. I don't know if they need more time. We're gonna find out. I don't really notice the tofu It just blends in with everything else. I could totally add a little bit more salsa, but the flavors are really good. Tortilla is a bit chewy, so maybe I will just do a little bit more salsa and throw it in for maybe like 5 more minutes. I'm already taking the picture, so who cares what it looks like? It looks like Christmas. Alright, so admittedly I lost my light, but while it's charging, I'm going to chop up the rest of the tofu and kind of marinate. This is way more tofu than I thought that it was gonna be. I don't really know how a marinade's gonna work or soaking it. I'm still gonna pour it in here though, because I'm gonna make it with that sauce anyways, so I might as well give it a little head start. And my only comment on this, I wish the tortilla was just a little bit easier to break into, but besides that, I really do like this, so I'm definitely gonna make it again, hence the tofu.